if I didn't have, some coins and elsewhere, I would have made no money, and I would have been I'd have been sad. But luckily, shout out to Cosmos ecosystem, you done saved me, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. My little last with Cosmos, you got Injective went to the moon recently, you know what I mean? And they're focused fully on financials. So, and you got Celestia. So you got a lot of other chains that are competing. They're compatible, and people care.
Yeah.
Price does matter, in my opinion, and adoption does matter. Tech is subjective to me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Tech,
I mean,
long as I feel like as long as the gap's not that big. And right now, like I said, I feel like Algorand at the beginning, the tech gap was very large.
it was,
Like,
yeah, 2 years
it
ago.
But now it's getting smaller and smaller, and that's why I think as a community, the Algorand, we just got to get out there. We got to be showing. We got to get excited about what we're doing and actually build cool stuff.
And I'll say this too: we got to use our apps a lot more,
Yeah.
because I
Uh,
don't,
But
I don't think.
but for people to use the apps a lot more, it's got to be fun. It's got to be cool. So if it's a game,
True,
it's
true, true.
if it's DeFi, it's got to be the best DeFi, and the yields and the rewards to be using it have to be amazing. Just like I'm looking at Aerodrome and Velodrome, right? Those
Yeah.
two are paying out money to people who are using the platform. You're not seeing that kind of money being earned anywhere in the Algorand ecosystem. Just saying. I'm looking at games
Well,
like I'm looking at
yep.
games like The Island. I'm not seeing any 3D open world games where whole NFT communities can build stuff for their entire communities to play. And it's just the hype is everywhere but where people in the Algorand ecosystem need it to be. And the only thing we can blame is ourselves for not building cool stuff.
I agree. Because even like you look at drone racing league and some of those things. I mean, what in the what's it the they was racing boats and whatnot. I
Yeah.
don't know what they're really truly bringing to the table, because those sports are not really sports,
Yeah.
especially in the eyes of the United States. Those are not sports. So the Boston Celtics, banner is cool, but
ROI. Nobody.
exactly. No. And I think the FC soccer, luckily they did win, right? So I think that was a good one. But at the same time, soccer is not our main sport in the United States. Like,
The only reason why that was even good during the bull runs because you had Eli Manning doing a video and he had Algorand on his chest with the jersey. And that's the thing. It's like those type of marketing things work in a bull market to attract retail eyes, but it doesn't solve the problem that if retail gets excited about it, you got to have something cool once they get there to keep them. And we don't, and that's what we're lacking, I think, right now.
true. Yeah. And my other thing too, of course we got a lot of critiques there. But with like governance, I need to be able to vote in my wallet. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I need
Higher
things that simple things.
the entire governance whole structure, the app that it needs to be I mean, honestly, why not build it into the Warpcast app, the whole XGov platform into a frame? Like I'm just thinking like it could be so much simpler and so easy to integrate something like that, I bet, and it'd make it so much more fun and accessible. Whereas right now, I mean, it's just no wonder there's nobody in there, and it's just because it's too much. You're in five different places, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What got me a big part of the Algorand too, and why I like Cosmos as well, for the same reasons. They both was like, "I'll pay you," and then so I remember, I remember opening my Algorand wallet and it was just running up, and I used to be like, "Damn, that felt good."
yeah,
Then when they switched that, I think a lot of people left
yeah.
because we're still making our money, in the governance, but it wasn't the same of when it was just entering your wallet like damn near every day. And
Yeah,
that right there, people love to see their accounts grow. Even if the price dropping, like the count is growing is very important. So
yeah,
that's something I would, probably go back on and just give out. You got to give out money in this
yeah,
space that we're in. You got to give them money.
yep. It's true.